Morning everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Do dive into the Telegram group there if you're not already a member of the Telegram group. Definitely get involved there. I'm dropping trades in there all the time, and you know, people are making good money in there, and it's all good. It's all good. So definitely get in there and get involved in the community there. Okay. So once again, thank you for sharing the videos wherever you're sharing them, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you can share them. Thank you for that, and thank you for the likes as well. Really appreciate the likes, because it helps the channel grow, and obviously, you know, everything that you're doing and contributing to the channel, guys, and the comments as well. I really appreciate all the comments. It's all good. Okay, it's all good. So we're diving into the Chainlink chart here. You can see we are moving up quite nicely. We're coming back to support, but we have formed this new uptrend now. Okay, we are in this multi-month uptrend anyway. We just hit levels of consolidation. We broke out of this symmetrical triangle, which is really, really positive. We're coming back testing the support and moving onwards and upwards. Okay, so we're not quite made this impulsive high yet. I still am targeting that. Okay, when I make these impulsive highs, sometimes you'll see they'll get there really, really quickly because the trend is so strong. Sometimes they'll just sort of go slowly and stagnate and hit their heads on these levels of resistance, come back, test these levels of support, and slowly, creepily, slowly get there. Okay, so I do anticipate Chainlink getting up to that $32.80 mark, you know, soon. Hopefully over the next couple of days would be nice. We have pumped a lot today. We are pumping quite nicely in the altcoins here, especially Chainlink. You know, it did a retest down here at this 20 EMA here and got a nice bounce, surged on, and you can see it's like almost because what you do when you dive in, we are on a 4-hourly time frame, but you can dive in, and I'd almost guarantee if we dove in on a 15-minute time frame here, click auto, you will see some kind of bull flag going on. So yeah, this is like gone up. Okay, at the top, consolidating, and you can see even this one here is a little bull flag. You see patterns within patterns the closer you zoom in. So for example, this is potentially a little bull flag on a 15-minute time frame here, like that. Okay, and then what you'll do, you'll see a level of consolidation on the 15-minute before it pops out more to the upside, and when it pops out, you're probably looking at something like this down out of the flag, or the bull pennant, so to speak. So you could potentially be looking at a target there of a push for Chainlink up to 31, 32 on the 15-minute time frame, and that would be a pump of, you know, 1.34%. So it's staggered little levels of patterns and consolidation. That's what happens. Okay, so that's how it works. The more you zoom in, you can see these little patterns, but it does get really volatile the more you zoom in. Okay, guys, so it's always best to zoom out so you can get a broader picture of potentially where we're going in the long run with these tokens and crypto project. Always best to zoom out, and the 4-hourly is at a pretty medium hourly rate to keep an eye on. So as you can see, we are moving up. I wouldn't say, you know, I wouldn't say a back test of the 20 EMA is off the cards here, guys, but in the long term we do seem to be moving up, and we do look healthy. We are moving up now. This does need to make a higher high here. Okay, we do need to make that higher high there, otherwise this will start to roll over more, start to hug this EMA here, and may fall under it like it has here. Okay, Chainlink, hopefully, you know, we're looking at something like this now where we've broken out of this trend and we are moving up. You will see us just pushing up and pushing up towards this $40 mark, and you may potentially see us pushing up in this new apex as well. And as we get closer and closer up there, guys, we will have another target. Again, you'll be pushing into a symmetrical triangle with a target when you break out of it up to $64. That's what I'm looking at anyway, but it's something that we'll target and keep an eye on in the channel. Okay, so that's basically Chainlink on the USDT. Just keep an eye on it, look for the back tests of these EMAs. So I'm just going to look at Chainlink versus Bitcoin. So Chainlink versus Bitcoin is looking really healthy, guys. For the first time in a long time, it's looking really healthy. You see we had that bearish cross on March 10th, pushed us down, Bitcoin surged, and then we got this nice little bounce here, but then we got rejected and fell back down. We did get supported off the 20 EMA though, which is really good. Okay, the RSI is quite high, so that's looking like it's turning a little bit, hence this turning. You'll probably see Bitcoin picking up a little bit and get that bounce off that dominance chart that we're looking at. Okay, so we are turning. You may see us come back down here and test this EMA here, but what we are potentially forming right here, which is really, really good, is this bullish cross on the 4-hourly time frame. Okay, we did form on there, look, and you can see when you form it, you get a massive push to the upside. Okay, these bullish crosses are really important. You get a big push, but then obviously Bitcoin rejected it, and then we fell down and corrected. So right here, right now, we do need to see that bullish cross form, okay, for Bitcoin, Chainlink versus Bitcoin, because if that forms, we could potentially see Chainlink forming a reversal pattern. And if we do zoom out here, we'll look at a daily time frame here. So you can see that we was caught in this falling wedge here, okay? We broke out, and then we formed another falling wedge just there. Potentially another falling wedge. So you've got your highs and your lows there, and then you're forming something like that. It's getting tighter in here, okay? So it's something like that. So this pattern here is doing like this, and it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter before it pops out. And usually when they pop out, they do pop out to the upside. Not always, but you do see that pop out when it does come, and that's your target, okay, where you fell into the wedge. So again, it's a very bullish pattern for Chainlink versus Bitcoin. So we could see that pump, but do keep an eye on these support levels here, guys, in this channel, because you may see us like we are on the daily time frame here. If you look on the daily time frame, we are coming up, and we are sort of hitting ahead on this 20 EMA here, okay. What we need to see is to get through that, okay, which would probably be the 4-hour bullish cross. If we can get through that, you would see us pump through this as well. We'd probably get a bit of level resistance there, and probably break down again until we do actually break out. So it's a good indicator to keep an eye on here for Chainlink versus Bitcoin, this falling wedge type pattern, which we fell out there as well. Went up, but obviously couldn't get any higher. Okay, so now we're just hopefully going to pump out of this wedge here eventually. Failing that, you know, you could see us continue in this wedge here and just keep breaking down against Bitcoin. And I would be targeting these bottoms here. This is a very important bottom, this level here for Chainlink versus Bitcoin. So yeah, that's just Chainlink versus Bitcoin, something to keep an eye on in the charts, guys. I'm going to take a look at a quick look at 1Inch. Okay, so we're diving into 1Inch now, guys. You can see yesterday I had a target up here off that impulsive wave up there at $5.18. Well, it absolutely got there and more. It smashed through that, so that was really, really good. To be honest with you, you know, and this is an example of the bull pennant where we break up and consolidate, then break out. And then obviously it broke down and back tested the EMAs, which is perfectly healthy. We always say that in the channel. A retest of the EMAs is really perfectly healthy. So that's really good. 1Inch is working like a dream. It's going to perfection. So we are bouncing off these fib levels. We're pushing up. We're hitting these fib targets as well. We got through that level there. I'm going to drop that Fibonacci retracement out. So you can see we got up there, and we actually got above that target. So what I'm going to do now is move that up, because that's the local high in this old move. Okay, so we're looking up there at $5.25 where it topped out. I did put in the group that potentially you are looking at a top out at the moment on 1Inch, because it has that particular impulsive move was very, very strong. It was this one here, guys. See that candle after candle after candle after candle, very, very strong. And I said, you know, we are looking at a bit of a top here. Do look for a retest of the EMA. Failing that, look at the 0.382, I think it was, on the fib as a retest, because it's such a strong trend. So I did post that in real time in the Telegram group, guys, so definitely do get in there, because it's difficult for me to obviously make the videos. I make them in the morning, and then a lot happens in the day and you're missing out. So get your ass in the Telegram group, because I do post real-time trades in there and keep you updated with what's going on. So that impulsive move was amazing. Okay, so we did target that move up there, but now if we look at this, we've got a Fibonacci retracement, okay, just under the 0.382. It almost touched the 0.5. Okay, so that's really, really healthy, guys, really good. We've gone up in that impulsive move there. Okay, come back down, corrected, and we are now looking at another impulsive move. This is how strong 1Inch token is. Okay, there's a lot of FOMO in 1Inch at the moment. Okay, and the DeFi space is about to pop, apparently. That's what I'm reading all over the place, that DeFi is about to have another pump, because it's been all about the NFTs the past couple of months. So NFT, DeFi, and obviously, you know, 1Inch is a part of the DeFi ecosystem. So it's set to meet our targets up there, guys. That's $6.35, which was the target out of this symmetrical triangle on a long-term target. So we look poised to get there. So what we could be looking at now is another impulsive move. I wouldn't quite necessarily say it would be as strong as this one, because this was very, very strong. But what we'll do, we'll have a look anyway, because you never know. It is a super strong trend. We could have probably done with a retest of the EMAs just here, guys, okay, just to refuel the rocket ships. You can see that we went up there, we didn't get that retest there, almost did, went up, got the retest, okay, and now we're looking at probably, you could probably say that we are looking at another impulsive move very similar to this one that came out the gates, okay. because that one didn't touch the EMA. Okay, so you could be saying this one's not going to touch the EMA. So the next impulsive move is very similar to this, from here to there, which did come back down and touch the EMA, because sort of take it in turns, skip a go, so to speak. Weird how it works, but it's just how it works, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to move this up off this corrective wave here, off the bottom there, and we're going to move that up. So you are looking at potentially a $5.64 1-inch token over the next few days, guys. So you are looking at that target up there for 1-inch. If we get that same nice kind of impulsive move, but you can see at that point we are going to get really far away from them EMAs. At that point, on the next corrective wave, I would definitely be targeting an EMA retest, guys. Okay, similar to what we had here. So what you may look at now, what's happening for 1-inch here, we have formed this new impulsive wave. We're going to head up, top out, roll back potentially to the 0.618. Okay, where you would see that EMA creep up to it, get that retest of the EMA, refuel the rocket ships, and off we go again. Failing that, if we was to break down anymore, and that's not out of the question, then I would suspect that we would retest this 55 EMA for some fuel. Okay, because like I say in all my videos, the 20 gives you 20 litres of fuel, the 55 gives you 55 litres of fuel. Okay, so you get more of a push if you get a retest off this 55. Okay, it really does send you high. So you'll see that across the board. Okay, so you will see that level of consolidation, that sort of EMAs creep up to each other, get the retest where they squeeze up together, get some more fuel for the next leg up. I don't suspect we're necessarily going to get to this $6.33 immediately. Okay, we have shot up quite well here. We will shoot up again, I do believe, but we will hit a level of consolidation at some point, and it'll get a bit boring, and we will go sideways before we refuel, and off we go again. So that's 1-inch, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video today. Please do smash the subscribe button and smash the like button and subscribe button, and keep sharing the videos. Keep doing what you're doing. Get your ass in the Telegram group. And yeah, share the videos all over Facebook, Twitter, everywhere you can. Please bring more people into the channel, and let's all learn together in this crypto space. I'm glad that I'm helping you all, and you know, educating you all, and helping you make money in this space as well. So take care, all. Bye bye.